Hey, I'm Jim Weber in the Fox 13 Weather Center. Thanks for logging on to MyFoxHurricane.com. So we are watching Tropical Storm Nicholas in the western Gulf of Mexico, basically sitting right on the coastline or just off the coast of southeastern Texas. Rain bands have already worked their way on shore, and this is a slow-moving system and somewhat of an erratic kind of acting system. We've watched this center of circulation forming, then dissipating and reforming in other places. So a lot of little strange twists going on with this system. But overall, what this is going to be is just a huge rain event for the coastline of Texas heading up into Louisiana over the next several days. We're talking 8 to 16 inches of rain, and some areas up to 20 inches of rain is possible with this. There you see some of the rain bands, Corpus Christi stretching back up towards Houston, over towards Beaumont as well, with some of the rain working its way on shore. And there is more of it. Notice, if you watch real closely, in the beginning part of the loop, there was a center of circulation down in this direction. You can kind of see, it just kind of falls apart. It looks like a center might be forming a bit further on towards the north and the northeast. That's what's been going on with this, is these centers forming, dissipating, and then you see more of a mid-level center starting to reform with it. So that's why sometimes we talk about this. Every one of these systems, they all have their unique ways and their weird characteristics. So right now, Tropical Storm Nicholas, winds are at 60 miles an hour. It's still possible that we're going to see a little bit more strengthening with this, and it's still possible this becomes a minimal hurricane before making landfall, but still, that's really not the issue. It's going to be about the rainfall with this. Certainly, strong winds is a problem, but the rain and the flooding, that will end up causing more and more issues with this than that wind will, because it will weaken pretty rapidly as far as the winds are concerned, but then because it's moving slowly, it will rain and the accumulation of rain. We talk about this all the time. What determines the amount of rainfall is not how strong a hurricane or a tropical system is, it's the forward motion. The slower it moves, the more time it has to dump that rain. But right now, moving towards the north at 12 miles an hour, and then you see it takes that turn towards the east and the northeast, and still by Thursday, it's only over into Louisiana or, say, extreme western Mississippi. So that's why we're talking about heavy rainfall. There you see the next 7 days right along the coastline of Texas and up into Louisiana. These areas in Louisiana, they're still dealing with Ida. They don't need anything else to be affecting their weather. Otherwise, in the tropics, we have Nicholas, obviously, in the Gulf of Mexico. Also watching another area, low pressure, looks like it'll form say to the south of Bermuda as we head through the next several days, and another strong tropical wave working its way off the coast of Africa. That one looks pretty promising, that we're going to see additional development over the next several days, and it will continue to move generally on towards the west. We'll continue to watch that, and we'll have the latest on Nicholas as we go through the next couple of days right here on MyFoxHurricane.com.